everybody, it's Julie. Hi. I'm gonna see if I can set this up so that I can see on my iPad. Hi, we're gonna be, okay, it says that I'm here. Hello. I've got to figure out the chat part. I'm not real up to date. Okay.
We're bringing meaning back to value with America's best value. Value with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. With a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty.
I gotta turn the volume off. Okay. Bear with me. I'm gonna jump right into this as soon as I get the. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to figure this out here. So we'll come up here. Share, enable flash, cancel. Microphone's on. Hide all. No, we don't want. We want all chat messages. Okay. And now, how do we do it though? No, we don't. We can be normal. We don't need any fancy filters. Okay. Let's see. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, that's really... Okay, so... I'm sorry. It says I'm live. Okay. Well, let's see. I really want to be able to see what you're saying. So it's going to take me just... Okay, come up here. Hello, hello. I'm making a junk journal, you guys. And it's really turning out cool, and I wanted you to be a part of it, but I really wanted to be able to see you chat, and I'm not finding out how to do that. So let's see. Let me see if I turn this way. Chat. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Forever Purple Creations. I think I see you. Where are y'all from? Where are you from? I just need to be able. Okay, go like that. Yeah, I have it. I got it opened on my iPad, and so there. And you're from Illinois? Oh my gosh, I bet it's cold there today. And Wendy's from Surprise, Arizona. Yay! It's probably nice there because you've already gotten our cold weather that went through. I'm in Southern California. We are beautiful today. Absolutely beautiful, but cold. I live in the desert. And so in the desert, it's cold. Hi, Sharon. Hi, and welcome. I am going to go ahead and I am going to move this over so I can see it. And I'm actually working on this Peter Rabbit junk journal. And I was like, oh my gosh, I should just try this live video thing that I've been playing with in my head, and then I'll know whether I can do it or not. It looks like it's working. I'm a little excited. So my desk or my kitchen table is so full. Hi, sad girl. Sad girl, I went to your channel yesterday. Your 805. I grew up in the 805. I was curious where you were and why are you sad? Hey. So I'm going to show you what I'm using in this junk journal. So I had picked up 3 of these at one of the thrift stores for like 50 cents or 79 cents. So I have one of these out and I'm ripping it up. I have several of these, but I'm working on this one here. Okay, so I'm taking it apart, and what I'm going to do is I think it's going to be a gardening journal, but I'm going to go ahead and tell the whole story. Then I also have this large book here. So I have this one. So you can see I've been taking things out. I thought that this orientation would be fun because I could do pockets, and that would be awesome. So yeah, so where's everybody else from? Hey. Okay, so I have picked out my papers, and so I'm gonna probably do 3 signatures. Originally, I thought I would use the this from the Spring Blossoms kit. So this is the coffee dyed part of the Spring Blossom kit, and but I'm not going to. I'm actually going to end up doing 2 of these, and I'm going to use this one for the Flopsy Tale of the Flopsy Bunnies, which are the nieces and nephews of Peter Rabbit, or cousin nephew thingies or something. So yeah, I'm learning a lot as I as I do this. Okay, let's see. So I have started. Oh, Sharon is from Virginia. What is it like in Virginia? Okay, so as you can see, I have several different types then of the okay, so the little golden book is not illustrated by Beatrix Potter. However, I do have several that are. I do have my sewing machine out. It's right over there. I have the $20 from the yard sale brother sewing machine out. So that I can give my other good machine a rest. Okay, so how did I do this? So one of the things I did is I have these are kind of where I'm going to be working with them. But I wanted to show you what I did is I went and I found this page here. And this, I knew I wanted it to be the signature, the center of the signature. So there was a gate here, and then there was, Peter was sitting here in the middle of all the stuff. Hi, Diva Z. So I have to keep remembering to look over there. It's going to take me a minute, and in any minute, my dog's going to hear that I'm talking, and she's going to jump in the window and probably scare me. So, so what I did is I covered him up, and I made it, of course, into a pocket, because if I can make something into a pocket, I do. I went ahead and I've stitched around the outside. The book was too wide, and instead of cutting from the outside, I went ahead and I folded the book in the center, and I've made a little opening here. So now this is where I've started to take, these are the words from out of the actual, I'm going to call it the Little Green Book. So, so this is out of the actual Little Green Book. And so are these pictures. I have, again, everything, all the papers that I'm using are from the Spring Blossom kit. I don't know if you remember, but I did go ahead and I coffee dyed a whole set of the I even ended up to this morning, I did the napkin because I need the blue, you know, for the coat that he left. So I've got the blue material for the coat he left. And so I have all these, and I just think that they'll be perfect for a garden journal. And then as you can see, my machine is not liking this, but it's perfect for a junk journal. Okay, so what did I do over here? This is why I made this the center of the signature. Again, this was, when you take these books apart, it actually had 3 signatures inside the golden book. So what I did was I laid this onto, I have a miniature little cutting mat, and I laid it on there, and I cut this here. Okay, so I cut it to make it a pocket. Now there's the image of Peter going under the fence. This is the image out of the golden book. This is the image out of the Peter Rabbit book. I added a little bit of receipt there. So then what I did is on this side, I had a glassine bag, and I glued it so that this flap right here, I glued the flap from the other side so it would stick to this, and then glued it around. And so this is covering the sisters because I needed more journaling space. I don't want to tell the story on every page. You know, I could do that, but then it really wouldn't be a journal. I would just be retelling the story of Peter Rabbit. So here I've made a little booklet, figuring this is for a gardening journal. You can put your ideas in here, and isn't he cute? Oh, he's just so cute. So there's, at the top is one of the daffodils that's in the kit. This is not in the kit. This was in Happy Mail I got from Joyce. So so there's that. So we're going to go ahead. Here I've added some of the wallpaper, the vintage wallpaper. I made a tag using the image from the green book. And because they're picking berries, I figured they might need a recipe. And I do have those cookbooks. I might find a berry pie recipe or something I'll be able to put in there. So, so what I did is I started in the center of this signature with this part of the story, and then I'm moving backwards and forwards. So now we can go to the front. This is the first signature. I used one of my water embossed. Thank you. Thank you, Sad Girl. Hi, everybody. Anybody new that came? Let me know. I have chat over here, and I can see you. So tell me where you are, and are you crafting something today? Are you at work? So I used one of my water embossed on the charger plate, and then I added a little tab of some of the material that was left over after I had made that other cover. And so this is where the story begins. Once upon a time, I used it from here. I've just made a pocket. This is what I thought was going to be really cool out of that one book, was being able to, oh good. I'm glad you just got home from work and going to be crafting shortly. Yay! So I just stuck the hydrangea in here. I might do something else with that. I went ahead and introduced the 3 bunnies here. There's a pocket here. And now we're right here. And so I have this came out of another book that I have. Oh, where did it go? Well, I have like 7 books, but some of them just aren't going to work for what the nursery rhyme book is not going to work for this, but it'll work for something someday. So this is a first Peter Rabbit book, and when you opened it up, it introduced him here. Meet Peter Rabbit. So this is Naughty Peter Rabbit. He squeezes under Mr. McGregor's gate and talks about what happens. So I thought, well, you know what? I'll put a top thingy there. You're in the Palm Desert. Hi, Kathleen. It's 89. It's 89. I don't know what it is here. I haven't looked, and I haven't been outside because I have company coming this weekend. So today will be, I get to craft today. And then I really have to get my house ready because I my dream came true. I've always wanted a place where my family could go. The only thing is we don't have like a lake or a pond or anything. But we do have room for everybody to come, and we have lots of things to do. We call this T&J Ranch, Tom and Julie Ranch. And we will have wall to wall. Every room will be full this weekend. And I am very much looking forward to that. But that means I have to make sure all the beds they're all, I already made them. But as you can imagine, with you've seen the stuff that I have, I have to go through and put some stuff away so that people can sleep in the guest bed and in the, what we call the shack. We're ham radio operators, so we have a shack where all of our radios are, and we have a twin bed in there. And my brother is coming, my youngest brother. You know, I lost my middle brother, but my brother Sean is coming this weekend, so he's gonna need a place to sleep. And so my daughter, her husband, and their kids, they'll sleep anywhere. And if it was just a little bit warmer, they would sleep outside. We sleep outside. As soon as it's 65 degrees, we sleep outside. If I'm having a bad day, my husband will literally come home and he'll go, you want to sleep outside? everything's better. You can have a really bad day and everything will be better just because I get to sleep outside. Okay, I'm thinking about I've got this green paper that I had gotten at Tuesday morning, and I'm gonna add this into what I'm using along with the papers that are from the kit. So yeah, it is nice, and it's awesome. We'll do s'mores. My dad's birthday is tomorrow, so we're celebrating his birthday on Saturday. I'm excited to have another time that we'll all be together before my brother Zach's funeral, which is on the 13th. So that is cool. We have some more things that our family wants to do to make that day and that party special, and that gives us a chance for it to not just be me and my mom putting the stuff together. So yeah. Yep, and the guys are all looking forward to, we have dirt bikes and all that kind of stuff, and since we just had some rain, it should be decent. Not that the rain is still there and that, but that the dust, it should be an easier ride. Should be. So they're excited. So what I'm doing here is I'm just ripping out Peter's Friends out of this one of the books, and I am putting them on the bottoms of these pages, and then whoever gets this book, this journal, will have all these places to write. And who knows, they could write about their friends that remind them of Jemima Puddle Duck. Jemima Puddle Duck. Boy, I'm having a hard time with that one. So has anybody done Beatrix Potter paper crafting? I found something interesting out when I was researching, because I had seen a few years ago that Beatrix Potter stuff was in the public domain. Bye, Sharon. Thank you for stopping by. And now that I've figured this out, I will do this and schedule these maybe at least once a week. So so I can actually talk to you. If you have any questions for me, please go ahead and put them in the comments. I mean, since I'm here, might as well answer some of your questions. Miss Tiggy Winkle. Miss Tiggy Winkle. Ah, you have some gorgeous things made with him. Yeah, I just think they're awesome. I got a calendar also, and the calendar is a variety of her other stuff. So it's like landscapes, but some of it is like where she was coming up with the backgrounds for these different stories, and she was painting those and drawing those, and they are kind of fun. Okay, I think we'll skip a page because otherwise we're gonna run out of friends. Oh, Diva, you did not miss it. I'm still working on it. However, it has gotten bigger and cooler than what I thought, okay? I found a song called The Flower Song, and that I was able to add in there in one of my books. It's been hard to sit down to the computer and make my brain work. I'm really sorry. I can do this for some reason. This side of my brain is working and I can do the creative stuff, but the sitting down and being at the computer, I've been getting really bad anxiety. And so I hope you guys will understand it. You know what? If I don't have it finished, I will at least send you out what I have so far on Monday. So what Diva's asking about is along with the Spring Blossoms kit, in the middle of it, I decided we needed some words because I like to use, oh, look at how cute they are. But they're on Tom Kitten. We need Tom Kitten. I decided we needed some words to work with. And so I decided I would be doing this document that would have words and things, so that we would have words and things for in our books that we're making. And then my brother passed away, and it was, although it was, I mean, he was on hospice. He had just been put on hospice, but it still was extremely unexpected. So, and I know from when I lost my sister that there's things that happen to your brain when grief happens, and this time that is, I can't focus on at the computer. So, but I will put something out. Jana was nice enough. Everybody's so nice. But she sent me some flower stuff, and I may just go through and paraphrase some of that and send it out to you. Oh, you're behind? Yeah, that was quite a that was quite a thing. But it's huge. I think you could make 3 or 4 journals out of that kit. We're gonna make at least 2, because we're making out of using like the blue and the greens from the kit. We are gonna make this one, and then I'm gonna do the Flopsy Bunny with all the pink and yellow, and then we'll see what we have left. And I'm not gonna just use it just to use it up, because I want to see how much you really could go. Oh, bye-bye, sad girl. What was your name? what was your first name, if you have a minute to tell me? And where are you from, that 805? And why are you sad? Okay, so we can go ahead and just fold this up. I know this took longer than you're probably going, okay, yeah, I see what you're doing there, and moving on. Oh, yes, I totally agree, Wendy. I am taking my time. It's just, it's like, well, and when I lost my sister, I was a mom. I had kids, and I mean, I still have kids, but they were my immediate life, and I had to take care of them. Okay, so we're gonna move on over. I've taken some of the green paper, and hi, Krista. Yes, it is. It is a healer. It doesn't go away, but it does heal. You're very right. You're very right. And I know that there's going to be things that catch me off guard and stuff, so I'll just be open and I'll share it with you. Y'all hear the real from Dear Julie. It's kind of how I got the name, Dear Julie. I was like, well, Julie was already taken. You're in Cali. They think you're sad. Oh, do you have sad eyes? Yeah, I saw the 805, so I figured you were probably down here in Southern California. I grew up in Ojai and Oakview, and in the 805, so I recognize that. Well, I hope you're happy, and I did go and check out your channel, and enjoyed it. So, and I'll be back over there. So you have a great day. Thank you for stopping by. Okay. So is this working out? You're in Port Hueneme. Okay, I know Port Hueneme. Actually, I know it pretty well. I know it pretty well. So, very cool. Well, you have an awesome day. Yep. Oh, I'm sorry about your loss, Krista. I can't even imagine losing a mom. I know that it's a fact of life. And in our household, it's kind of scary. My mom is a cancer survivor, and her lymphoma has come back just very recently, and she's in pain. She goes for her PET scan on Wednesday, so I will be asking for prayers on Wednesday. She has already informed us she's not going to do chemo or any of that anymore. So, yeah. But I'm very sorry. Yes, it does catch you off guard, and it doesn't care where you are. It does not care where you are. It does not care who you're with. It says... So I'm just making a belly band here. I went ahead and took a scrap of the green paper, folded it within itself, and then I just added the next part of the story. So I am using the story. I do want this to have the whole story, but I'm trying to make it so that there is journaling in it as well. So we have, there's another part of the story that goes here, but this was ready. So I was like, I'll skip to the part that's ready. Oh, hi, Jew. Welcome. Oh, yeah. Yep. just I it's like you wonder. I believe that God may have put me here for bigger reason than sitting here and crafting for you. Um, and I'm sorry about the loss of your brother, Jew. I'm very sorry. That and 5 years, that's still very new. Um, Shortly after I lost my sister, it has been it's been she was killed in a mudslide here in Southern California in 1992. So it's been a while, been a long time. And there's things that you remember. I mean, of course, it's things that just you remember. But it doesn't, it takes a long time. It takes a long time. And there are things that, okay, so my parents celebrated their 50th wedding anniversary 6 years ago this month. Okay. And I'm driving down the road. I'm on my way here home, and I literally almost picked up my phone to call my sister. Now, granted, didn't have a cell phone 20 something years ago. I don't know how in the heck I was going to call her. I take those moments and I just figure she wanted some attention. But, so anyway, shortly after we lost my sister, and I was back home in Iowa, because when she was killed here, I lived in Iowa. I came out for a month, and then I went back. But shortly after I went back, I was watching. We owned donut shops. My ex-husband and I owned donut shops, and so I was at the donut shop, and I had turned the TV on because it was boring. I mean, in the afternoon, I'd have hardly any customers, so it was really boring. But Sally Jesse Raphael was on, and she was a talk show host back then with the red glasses, and she had just lost a daughter, so she had a whole show on grief. And it was, I didn't normally watch her show. I'm not a TV person. I'll put TV on for background noise, and now I don't even do that. I do YouTube or something else. But so I had turned it on, and the thing was on grief, and she had a couple people come on, and of course psychiatrists and stuff or whatever, but they were speaking about losing a sibling, and how, oh, look, there's the mama there too. I think I'll leave her. I was going to cover her with something, but I think I'll leave her. Originally, I was going to put this on this page, but this tells the story better than the green book does. So anyway, it talked about losing a sibling. And my sister and I shared a bedroom our whole growing up. We were the two girls, and we shared a bedroom. And so they talked about the fact that, you lose a sibling, and there are secrets and there are things that seem to go with them. Things that only you and they knew. And that's one thing that can make it even seem like it's even more traumatic than losing a grandma or something, or just seeming to be I kind of like the. I hate cutting the I hate cutting the flowers in half. I can cut. What was it? Somebody put. Yeah, it's so true, Jew. It is so true. Again, talking about losing a sibling, and it just hit so differently. And now, as my parents are getting older, and I just having to deal with the loss of my brother, and these are things that my sister was supposed to be here to help with, and she's not. And she is, but she's not. So, and I was so blessed that I had talked to my sister the weekend. Her baby shower was on Saturday, and I had talked to her before her baby shower, and yes, my sister was expecting a baby any day. She had been on medication, so she wouldn't go into labor, and then they had taken her off medication so she could go into labor. And so, and the thing was, is we were far away. She was here in California, and I was in Iowa. There was not a bad, unsaid thing between us. I am so grateful for that. There was no, I told her I loved her the last time I talked to her. I was proud of her, and because of the separation, and not knowing when I get to talk to her next, I didn't leave things unsaid like you do when they live right around the corner. And so I'm very grateful for that, and I know that people hurt even more when there's things that got left unsaid. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm just making a little embellishment here. This is when the they call her Old Mother Bunny or something like that. Old Mrs. Rabbit took a basket and her umbrella and went through the wood to the baker's. She bought a loaf of brown bread and 5 currant buns. So here she is. She's at the baker. The other image. Oh, Wendy. Oh, Leslie, you got your package. Yay! Oh, Wendy, I'm so great. I'm so glad that you're able to watch the videos, and aren't they a gift? Aren't they a gift? If you're my friend on Facebook, you've seen me share a few times this week or this month, for the last month, because it's been a month since Zachary died. I shared the video that my son, who was his caregiver, took of him, and a Valentine toy that someone had given him that said, I love, it says something about I love you, and he smiled, and it's, I'm so grateful for that video. I can't even tell you how grateful I am for that video. I haven't gone and looked for it yet, but last year before Halloween, my mom asked me to come and help. My dad had polio, so my dad is handicapped also. Although I didn't even know it till I was like 13, because my dad does everything. He's not handicapped, but he is. He really is. But he's not. Anyway, so she had asked me to come and help with Zach and my dad. And so I went and I stayed for the weekend. And while I was there, my dad was singing to my brother. And it was horrible. But it was on purpose, okay? We used to sing. I used to sing to him, and he really liked, what is that? From Song of the South, Mr. Bluebird's on his shoulder. And I would do this voice that was horrible. And Zachary loved it. And that was our song. And then my dad adopted it because I wasn't there very much. So my dad adopted it. And then he came up with this song that like Chevy Chase or somebody did on Saturday Night Live once about Star Wars. And so he would sing this to him, and it was just so neat. And they did it every day, and or every night. So I have that video. I just haven't gone and looked for it yet. Oh, let me see. What do we got here? And Leslie, you lost your mom also 2014, and you can't watch videos yet. I totally understand. I totally understand. I'm so grateful, you know. I am so grateful that it was right around Thanksgiving my mom realized that her housekeeper wasn't coming back. And so she asked me to come and help. And then while I was there, I could help with my brother, and I could clean her house. And at that point too, being there the week, I noticed that she needed to have somebody come and clean her house and help. And so I had been going once a week to help, and I'm looking for I need more mama stuff. Mama bunny. Okay, there's that. I have a grocery list here. So anyway, I had been going and helping out. And one of the things I would do when I walked in was I would check on him. My brother was in the living room, so he was right there when you walked in, and I'd talk to him, and then he'd go back to sleep. And so, my first time going back there, and everything is gone, that I have to talk myself as I'm walking up their pathway to remind myself he's not there. And so that's been a trip, because obviously I still go and help and everything. I had a grocery list. I'm just gonna go get another one. Okay, so I have this jelly bean soup paper pad. I don't remember where I got it. I've had it for quite a while. And look, it's got a little grocery list. And so the mom in this story is going to the baker. So I'm going to put her little grocery list on a tag. So I'm very sorry for your loss, Leslie. Who else is here, and where are you from? I can't see if I could be here by myself. Oh, it says there's people in here. So please, if you can, comment, tell me where you are, where you're from. I think I'm going to go ahead and add this into the little pocket right here, and that'll be more places to write. I'm not gonna close it right now, but eventually I will. I'll close it with some strings. So you all know I'm making this Beatrix Potter or Peter Rabbit book, and I'm using the items that I have in one of the Spring Blossoms kit. It's the one that I coffee dyed So I'm just gonna, it just needed something. Put a little, okay, so I'll come back and tie the, oh, you know what? I bet my tiny attacher. Did you all see this? Did you see me scream a little bit on my little rack video from Jana? Yeah, I told my husband, I said, yeah, I might have eeked. I eeked. I was very, very excited. Hi, Lisa. Lisa's from Jersey. And Leslie is from Alabama. And, oh boy, now I don't remember where everybody else is from. Everybody tell us where you're from, because we have new people in here. So I'm just going to take this little grocery list. Since she went to the grocery, that's the little booklet that I made. And I'm going to go ahead and let the little thing come over. There we go. Okay, so now I have to, oh, and these guys, look at, I stamped the rabbit. Isn't he cute? He's going in here somewhere. And then I had this recipe card, and look, it's got the vegetables on it. I think that's going to be really fun in here too. And then this was in another book that I had, and I just went ahead and made this really long bookmark out of it, and I'll use that in something. Then I have these puzzle pieces. So there's Mr. McGregor on a puzzle piece. Oh, Lisa, I'm so sorry. And that's still new. Yep, it is a trip to be expecting to see them as soon as you come in. Love the recipe card. Yeah. Well, remind me okay, now, if you ever win one of my giveaways, and when you tell me things like, oh, and don't forget, I love that vegetable recipe card, because I could give you one when you win a giveaway. I could add the things that you love. The rubber stamp I got at Hobby Lobby. I got it in their sale, but I've seen this one other places. Where is it? Oh, okay, it's over here. Let's see who it's by. It's Rabbit Paper Crafts, made in China. Stamp Abilities. So Stamp Abilities. It was at Hobby Lobby, but it was in their sale. So we have this one has a rabbit. This one has Mr. McGregor. There's all these pieces to this puzzle, and most of them don't have they don't have like anything on them. That one's kind of got a bunny. I'll put that up here too. And it's got the numbers like 1 through 12 or something. So what I thought I could do with these was, there we go. I have this ready for one of the ticket like paper clips. Okay, so one of the flat paper clips, and I thought I could decorate it also. So this one needs to be cut a little bit. I'm going to just cut it. See if that works. Aren't these cool? I just love these. Now I don't have my glue gun in here. So we'll just have to add all of everybody that's lost somebody to my prayer list, because it is hard. There we go. So I usually do this with the hot glue. And this is the one with Mr. McGregor. So I'm really not ready for him, but he'll go on a Mr. McGregor page. Might even be better to, oh well, that'll be fine. Okay. So we have Mama, and she was going to the store. Now back here we have, whoop. Okay, so we met Peter Rabbit and his sisters. Now she's told them, you may go into the fields or down the lane, but don't go into Mr. McGregor's garden. Your father had an accident there, and he was, yeah, so he had an accident. So we need to check our story. I'm going to check my story and make sure I'm not missing anything. So I'm using several books. I have several of my Peter Rabbit books. And, okay, so the old Mrs. Rabbit took a basket and her umbrella. Okay, so we've done that, we've done that, we've done that. Come over here. Oh, this is after. So this is after the center of the signature. So where's the other Mama page? I know I have the when they have to put their coats on. So there's, oh, what was this one? That was her telling them. Okay, let's see. We'll go down here. Okay, yeah, that is not it. This would have been easier to just put a bunch of stuff together in a book. But no, not me. I can't just put a bunch of stuff together in a book. If I could, I'd be done. I'm not kidding, I probably would be done. Okay, so there's some stuff over here. Okay. Oh, I will show you. This is meant to be a gardening journal. So one of the other things that I've done is I've taken the packaging from the kit. This is using the Spring Blossoms kit. And here you get the lettuce seeds that he's eating lettuce and he's eating radishes. And then you're going to come over here and they come around the, well, there's going to be some cucumber seeds in here because he comes around the cucumber frame. So I'm going to put some cucumber seeds in there. So I thought that was really cute. I love this gate. I think this is going to be really fun. It's taking way too long, but it's really cute. Ah, I see some bunny people. Okay, so there she is. Okay, now my dears, said old Mrs. Rabbit, you go in the fields. Okay, so he tells them that. That's once upon a time. That's the second thing. Oh, this was drawing. And even, you know, I really don't like using the same image twice, but I did. I went ahead. I made a tag out of this. So it'll be in there. Okay. So this is the first part of the story. Then we go here. And that's the second part done. Okay. So now we need the next. Let's see what's the next part. Okay, I'm going to grab the other book because That will help me tell the story. Now I'm going to have to keep myself from doing this one. Okay. Oh. Okay, so it does the pie. And then now run along and don't get in mischief. I'm going out. So we're good. So that goes there. This can stay here, and I can maybe put a paper clip with the rabbit on it. So right now I'm just going to put the paper clip because I got to come up with an idea of how I'm going to do it. But this can have a paper clip there. And this is good for a place to be able to write your you know, what your garden is going to look like. So yeah, that's what I'm a little, that's part of my OCD, I think. The adding the things, well, you saw, if you've seen the Peacock Journal, and, or if you go back to the videos of the Alice in Wonderland loaded envelope, I'm crazy, okay? Or how about the Little Mermaid wedding album? Yeah, attention to detail. My middle name. And it's a what do they say? Oh, look, so this is the other. So there she is putting on their coats. This is her getting her basket because she's going out. Oh no, it's her telling them about their dad. So this could also be, this can go in the back of the book, maybe, as a tag, right? It can just go in the back as a tag, I think. So we'll just take that, and I left the page numbers on so I would know where they came from. I love the detail too, and for me, to be quite honest, that's what makes it so much fun. I like the thinking part. I'm sorry about the sound. Okay, so this goes back. There's some really cool things. Like, look at, I had coffee dyed some papers a while back. This is out of a recipe book. And look at, there's a garden. So that's going in the second signature. But isn't that cool? There's a garden. And there's a cabbage patch. But I think this is going to go in the Flopsy Bunny one. It has some damage to it. But I think it's going to go in the Flopsy Bunny one. Because they actually have something about a cabbage patch in there. I think. Oh, this was the other thing I wanted to put in on the mom's grocery, even though she's going for bread. Oh well, we're good. She's full. She's good. So this has got a little booklet behind it, just a little bit of a booklet. I probably should put. Oh well. So this is the inside cover of one of the books. This book. So this is the inside cover. So have you all seen those other videos? Have you seen the Alice in Wonderland video of the loaded envelope? That was pretty amazing. Okay, so I'm going to leave this. We'll come back and because we don't have any details that need to be done there. So we are now, Mr. McGregor, and like I said, he's got cucumbers seeds. I've got cucumber seeds here somewhere on the table, and they're going to go in there. And there's Mr. McGregor. Here he is chasing him with his rake. He was on his hands and knees, but then he's chasing him with the rake. Okay, so thank you, Wendy. I look forward to being here. Thank you for being here. Okay, so whatever we do over here, oh, look at the little bird underneath the... Thank you so much. I love making them. I love making stuff. I will have some kits coming out soon. I'm not going to give a date yet because life is crazy and I've got other stuff I have to do. Okay, so that can go. It'll go here. Actually, we'll put it in here, but that's not where it's going to go. Let's see. So who's next? Peter was most dreadfully frightened. He rushed all over the garden, for he had forgotten the way back to the gate. And he lost one of his shoes among the cabbages and the other shoe among the potatoes. Oh my gosh. So poor Peter has lost his shoe among the cabbages. I'm going to come over here and see. So he was feeling sick. And so that one, we're done with that. So we'll go ahead and cut this one out. And, okay, so we did a pocket there. And I think we can leave this. I have one other thing I wanted to put in here. This was not in the kit, but some dirty old craft paper. And I'm going to go ahead and just stick it in right here, because that gives you a place. They're talking about, I mean, they're in the garden now, so do it there. And okay, so to put a paper in, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fold it, add the glue going down, come close to, but not all the way up to the gutter. I'm going to leave room so that it can open. So there we go. So that gives all that space for actually putting garden stuff in. Okay? So now we come down here. We've already got this. And okay, so I think we'll go with these pictures. Is anybody still out there? Frame a cucumber, plan the garden. Here's this. There's the words. Where are the pictures? So those pictures. Oh, I know where they are. They're in the... Hi, Diva. You're still here. Good, I'm not by myself. I was like, am I talking to myself now? Because, you know, it could happen. And if I had washi tape, I could washi tape that. Yeah, I've just stuck a piece of lace here. Yeah, oh well. Let's see. Oh, what if we took the rabbit and that and just attached it, and then we'll decorate this later. It comes over the edge. I'm going to have to cut that probably. There. So that, oh, could make that, no, we don't need to make it a pocket. Okay, so we don't want to cover the bunny. There we go. So this is the garden planting area right here. Ah, oh, that sounds good. Sausage balls for a baby shower. So is this your first grandchild, or do you have others, Leslie? And you might have already told me, but I don't remember. Okay, he's frightened. He's most dreadly frightened. Okay, I think this one, because look at how good it goes straight across. That one is going to be a pocket. Oh, it's your first, and it's a boy. Boys are awesome. Boys are awesome. And grandbabies, that's the most bestest club to get to be part of. Hi, Jamie. Hi, and welcome. And you're making a junk journal that is black and white. That sounds cool. So does it have any color in it, or is it just black and white? And when is the baby expected, Leslie? When's he gonna grace this world? Okay, so there's that. It does have some color. Cool. Okay, so I've done a belly band. I've done that side thing with the wallpaper. I've done the top thing. I did the one border. What am I going to do with this? You know what? I have envelopes. I have this too. I think he should go there, and he should be a side border tuck. And then that can go under, even though it has nothing to do with what they're talking about. Oh, thank you, Jamie. I really do love making them. I actually really do love making them. I came out here I started doing videos to, because I just didn't feel like a picture was enough for the racks that I was in. Oh, see, and then I can just stick this in here if I put something on the back there, and then that can go probably on this page. Because we're doing 3 signatures. Oh, thank you, Leslie. It's pretty. It's like I said earlier. It's a curse and a. I'm I'm lucky and I'm not that I have to have this attention to detail. And I love to see what I can make out of what I've got. My husband is the same way, on a bigger scale. So he will do the same type of thing on a bigger scale. Where I wonder, should I put it there? Or should I put it on the card? If I put it there, you'll actually read it without having to pull out the card, and then I can put something else on the card. Maybe the picture that was supposed to go with it. Oh, and I can put I can make this a little pocket. Oh, you haven't made yours yet, Purple Creations? And I am sorry, but I don't remember. I think you told... Oh, it says Laurel right there. Sorry. Well, you know what? Go when you're ready to just do one. Do that. The one where I made it so fast because I needed one for myself, like in no time. That and once you've made one, for most of us, once you've done it, it gets you past that. It takes that block away, and then there's no stopping us. Well, the spring one is cool, but it is a little overwhelming because I did so much. But it does have everything. Like, does the Vintage Ladies one, that one might, because it's a lot less videos, so it might be not as crazy. Of course, you know, I could make a tag out of that cabbage. Did we do him feeling? Yeah, we did him feeling sick. Okay. Oh, wow. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I have to tell you, I took a personality test for my business, and I found out one of my top traits is includer, meaning I want to make sure that everyone feels like they're included. And so some of the things that I do, it's because I want to make sure that no matter what level you come in, you can do this. I drive the people crazy in the volunteer things that I do, because I'm going to watch out for the little guy and the person that doesn't speak up. And it's pretty funny. But now I know that. I now know that I have to make sure that everyone's included, and I can warn them. I tell them, and by the way, this is what's going to happen. Okay, so there's a little tiny bird down there. He is so cute. And that just gives us something to have inside that. So I like that. I really like that. That came from a storybook that I had. It's in my You Can Tear It Up. So he was most dreadfully frightened. And then we can come over here and I will probably come back in and do some, maybe some stamping. See, the thing about this is you can journal that way. So I'm going to go ahead and put his pocket over here. Could be a belly band here also, but I just did one, so. I got to watch the clock because I have to clean up the kitchen table before my husband gets home. It's like, what do you have that big old room for if you're going to be crafting out here? But I'm also... today I wanted to be able to use the sewing machine and stuff, so here is another pocket. I'm making a Beatrix, I guess I should tell you. I'm making a Beatrix Potter, the Peter Rabbit, and I'm using several different books to make it. I'm in the first signature. If you come back and watch the video from the beginning, you'll see that I actually, for this book, I started with the center and then I'm of this signature because I wanted to use this page, and then I'm going out from the sides. So I'm making this to be a garden journal. So I have added some things like, well, there's going to be cucumber seeds in here, but I did put the radish and the lettuce seeds like Peter is eating here when he starts to not feel so good. And I'm going to be adding more embellishments too later, because the embellishments I really need to do from in my office. Where's the glue? Whoa, that was a lot of glue. I forgot I had the glue out here. And here I've been using the ATG gun. Oh. Hi, Lisa. I'm sorry. I didn't. Hi. Let's see. Hi, Darren. Shh. There's rabbits. Yeah, I'm like looking over there. Did I do this right? Yeah, I had already started this and I was like, okay, today's the day I'm going to try this live video thing. I have my phone up here and it's filming, and I have my iPad over here, and it is, I've got chat. I can see the chat. Hi, Ladybug Crafts. Hi. I don't know how long you can stay. Well, now that I've learned how to do this, I will at least try and do it once a week, and I will schedule it. So if you have hit the little bell on the thing at the top of the page, subscribed and hit the bell, then you'll get the notification that I'm going to be live. So, so if it works for you, then you can go ahead and join us. If it doesn't, then you'll be able to watch the redo thing. This one, he's in the net. Now, the thing about the net was it was supposed to be the beginning of the second signature because I had a net. Well, you know, sometimes, what can I do? I can do something between here and there. Right? Because I really wanted the net. I wanted him to be in the net. So this was Peter, and these are his friends. They're in a little tablet thing I made. And Mom went grocery shopping. She went to the bakery actually, but I made her a list. This is a garden journal, and my favorite thing so far is the garden gate that has the pocket. So let's see. We've got this pocket here. Let's see what we have in the. I'm using several books. It is quite confusing. Oh, there he is in the net there. I know I don't want to use all those words. I want to, okay. So he ran off it. So I'm trying to to tell the story, make it a garden journal, and make sure that I leave room for journaling, because if you followed me, that's one thing I struggle with, is I get a little enjoying putting things in. Excuse me. I love this blue paper. This was from when I was making the peacock journal, and it was the cardstock that I coffee stained next to it started to run into it, and so I took it and I just set it on while it was drying. I put the cardstock on here and it bled in, and I love that. Okay, so we're going to go back to the story and see where we are on the story. Did I already use all these? Okay, so that's talking about Mr. McGregor. We're not there yet. Okay, he was on his hands and knees. He was dreadfully frightened. Then we did the pocket. So he gave himself up for lost. So what did that look like in here? I've already taken it, I guess. Okay, so... Oh, so he lost one of his shoes among the cabbages. So he's going to lose his shoe. He was frightened, and then he loses his shoe. So he's frightened, and then he loses his shoe. Was frightened. Oh, wait. The shoe is the... After losing them, he ran on 4 legs, went faster. So I think unfortunately ran, he got caught. It was... Oh. Okay, wait a minute. He was dreadfully frightened. Okay, we're missing something. He was on his hands and knees. Okay, so it comes here, and then you turn it there. These are pictures. Okay, so we have to put... on his hands and knees, waving the rake. That's there. Dreadfully frightened. Did I put the wrong... I did! Oh, you see what I did? Oh, I'm so disappointed. Julie Ann. Well, let's see if we can salvage it. The good, the bad, and this is the really ugly. Oh, here, we'll do this. Since it's already glued on, we'll just let it stay glued on. Oh. No, that's not. Okay. Peter was most... He lost... Oh, well, there we go. He lost one of his shoes is here. Oh, you're probably all telling me that, huh? Hi, Artsy. Or Aristy. Did I say that right? You have blank spots in your spring blossom journal? How could that happen? Okay, so, yeah, so guess what? Yeah, I had it right. What I'll do is I'll leave a spot. It'll look like it was on purpose. Like I did that little spot on purpose. Right? I did that little spot on purpose. Okay. Okay, so now he's going to give himself up for lost. I like this. But it's, oh well. Oh, look. We could. Okay, we'll just come back and put some other rabbity stuff in this one. Made 3 signatures, like 90 pages. And you have blank pages? That's actually good. Go back and just like stencil them or stamp on them. Because then blank pages, people can actually write on. Okay, so there he is there. Well, you know, sometimes things just don't go the way you think they're going to go, Julie. And you just have to... Oh, see, I like the big sieve. Oh, the big sieve. That's the big sieve. That'll go on the other one. But you know what? I'll just use... I've got 3 of this book. You see me, I like to tear things because I find it to be more forgiving than cutting. So, and I'm holding with the left and tearing with the right. Okay, so I really don't want to cover up the blue. So I'm going to come over here and put this on this page. Okay. And I'm going to come over and I'm going to do the old. Okay, so if we put it up against there and up against there, there's the fold. I'm going to come and rip it a little. You know, that's how I measure. Okay. And then I'm going to come in just a little bit more. And now I have this to use. Oh, I like that. That might go on the day the girls were getting the berries. So I might go back to where the girls were getting the berries and add that here, because it's berries. It's berries. There's berries there. They're very, very cute. Kind of like it there. So anyway, we'll see. Gotta finish what I'm doing. Okay. So I'm going to make a pocket here. I'm going to come up a little bit so that it's not a super deep pocket. I don't want to lose what I put in there. I'm using the Tombow Aqua Mono, that glue, and put it down. I like pockets. in my journals, the ones that I actually have used, because a lot of times I use my journals and I I put other found things in them that would normally just go and be stuck in a box somewhere. Um, but I wanted to keep it. I will put it in a journal. So there he is. Now, let's see. So he was frightened. He lost his breast buttons and all that stuff. So that's there. So you come back up here. Oh, that was, so it went this way. McGregor was on his hands and knees. He was dreadfully frightened. He did that. Now he gave himself up for lost. Okay. So again, if you just joined us, I am making a junk journal using several Peter Rabbit and Beatrix Potter books. And it is going to be a garden journal. I have included seed packets in here. There are places to plan your garden. And, oh, cute little bird. I don't want to. I can put it over there. I'm going to put it over here. I make it look easy. Well, and right now I'm past anything that I've even thought of. So usually I have at least come up with an idea when I get on and do a video. I've at least thought. Oh, now maybe come over here. I'm just trying to take up some that, or I could do a paper ribbon. I haven't done a paper ribbon in here yet. Wish there was some color to that side. And of course I'm going to go ahead and tear this. I like my paper ribbons to be torn. I like to tear my papers. Okay, so yeah, I like the paper ribbon idea, but the problem is it's going to go off the edge and it's going to be white. I don't like that. So okay, so it could go here, or it can go over where the little girls are, the sisters. They need some color over here. And they're supposed to be picking berries. Oh, they're picking blackberries. These are not blackberries. There you go. That answers my question. So we'll come and put this over here. So we've made this be a little spot that something could go in there. And maybe if we make this so it's a spot, then something could like hold it. Okay. And this is different than normal. Usually the ripped edge is what is going to be on the inside. But this time the ripped edge is on the outside with the straight edge on the inside. So there's that. And you know that I like to use all my scraps. Whoa. Another thing I'm probably known for is using up using up everything that's in it. Okay. That one I might have to go. Is there a littler one? There's the two big ones. Yeah, there's a littler one. I think that this is funny because to me the coffee dyed stuff looks dirty. And of course we're in a garden, so you know, it can be dirty. so that'll go there. Okay, so we've done a good job. We've gotten some stuff on these 2 pages. These 2 don't have anything, but that's okay. We can come back, and that is going to be my first signature. Like I said, this is how I do it, especially if I'm trying to tell a story. I'm going to go through and put my story in first. So I obviously need to add some other things to the outsides here. I've added a tab using this. This was from a rack of Happy Mail that I got from Joyce. She does such an amazing job in my helping with the scrap all about it. Oh my gosh, I am so grateful for her and how she is able to help me out. I'm so grateful. So, okay, so that is the first signature. So does anybody have any questions for me? I'm gonna go, I have to clean up this mess before my husband gets home. And so, oh, look it, we have him laying here in the Beatrix Potter, the way that she did it. So I think maybe we'll put this one down here. So does anybody have any questions? How about a tag? Oh my gosh, who has the amazing, okay, there's like tool of last week. This is the tool of last week. This is the tool of this week. Tool of last week. I highly recommend this little guy from Hobby Lobby. And I'll show you. I just go ahead. It's so easy to use. I'm going to go ahead and cut. I'm going to go ahead and make a tag. Well, that's what Lindsay Zenor says. You're going to all want to go out and get one of these. And yeah, I did. I wasn't going to go to the Hobby Lobby that day. And I went out of my way and went to the Hobby Lobby. And it's all her. No, it's not her fault. Oh my gosh. And I love it because look what I did. I cut up a 12 by 12 and I already have tags ready to go into this book. So along with my hi Georgia, hi. It's so neat to get to see you guys and like it's live. And look, I can see the chat over here. My iPhone is recording. The iPad is over here. You know, they give you an iPad if you buy an iPhone thing. So so I did that. I talked to my husband. He didn't want to do it, but he uses the iPad more than I do. Oh, you love your tiny attacher? I keep forgetting I have it, but I love it. I thank Jana for gifting that to me. I like I said, I think I went eek on the. Okay, so I'm saving these because that's really pretty. I think I went eek on the video. So so I've cut this to be 2 inches, and I can just stick it up if it'll go in. There we go. There we go. And want to center it. And look, you have a tag. Isn't that so cute and cool? And I think he would be really cool, maybe, on here. And then you would be able to lift that up. And it could be a little tuck over here. Oh, he's laying down though, isn't he? He's like this. Do you see what I did? Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so we'll just, I know what we'll do. I know what we'll do. We'll just turn it this way. So if you get a chance, you'll want to go back and relook at this. I'm making Peter Rabbit book, journal, book. It's kind of like a book. I'm using several Beatrix Potter and Peter Rabbit books to make this little book, journal. And, oh yeah, I like that. So we'll just put him down here. Oh, we don't want to put him over. I like him better over here, but I don't want to mess this up because this is for a garden journal. And the grids are in here so that they would be able, whoever purchases this one is going to be for sale. I haven't had a journal for sale in quite a while. And so I wanted to make this, and I wanted to make it for sale. And of course, I have a feeling my mom is going to see it, and she's going to want it. She loves Peter Rabbit and all that. But I have all this stuff to do one for her. So, and I can, I'm making her a garden journal anyway, so I'll just wait and see. There we go. So, and then I did cut out some of the little postcards. I like this one, with best Easter wishes. These are from my personal antique postcard collection. And these, the Easter ones are on like the Easter Bunny and Chicks. Yeah, these are from the Easter Bunny, Chicks and Kids. So, but those give you more writing space. Oh, you know what? This is the recipe card with the vegetables. I think we can put that here, maybe. If not, we'll come back and get it and move it. So, and I'm fine. Can't believe I'm fine with these, or am I? Am I actually fine with these empty pages? I might not be fine with the empty pages. But you know what? I probably have things like a watering can and some other things that we can put in here. So does any... Oh, your kids got yours for you. Yay! Mine didn't... Mine, actually, my son and his girlfriend, my youngest son and his girlfriend, they find me the coolest stuff. They go to the thrift shops, and they have found me some of my coolest stuff. You know, I don't like that there. Oh well, we have more coming. The cucumber seeds are going in here, and in the center of this signature is a place, and it's got the lettuce and the radish that he ate that made him not feel good. And you know what? We have to cover this and. What are we going to cover it with? Oh. I have carrots. So these little orange carrots, the orange part, that was gifted to me in a swap. And let's see. And I have a square of, it's a bunch of these pieces on it. You've seen the different ones at Michael's now. They have all the different, like the succulents and stuff, and they're on a square, and you just cut them off. That's what it was like, and it was from my $1.49 store. And so I took those pieces, cut them off, and they looked like carrots. So I put them. I believe so. I think I hit the right button, Ladybug Crafts. I know you have to go to class. I have a great class. It's starting. Okay. We'll see you. I think I hit the right button. This is my first time doing this. I've tried it before where I couldn't really do it because I couldn't read the comments and things. So, okay, so we covered the and. We put a carrot. You know, it is on the place where he's eating the carrots, so that's probably good. Okay. What did I do with the cucumbers? You know, do you lose things on your desk? I lose so many things on my desk. Aha! Guess what I found? I found the cucumbers. Oh, they've got, we used flowers before. I know it's no big deal, but it makes me crazy. You're getting a Jack Russell? Oh my gosh, be prepared. They are busy. Busy, busy, busy. Awesome. What a great birthday present. That's Georgia. Georgia's getting a Jack Russell for her birthday. My dad's birthday is tomorrow, and we'll be celebrating this weekend. I've told some of you this already. He's very excited. We are having banana splits. My family's coming to the ranch. It's not really a ranch, but it's almost an acre, and there are videos out there showing my property and stuff. Oh, good. Oh, you already have him. Ah, you already have him, so you already know. Good, good, good. Okay, so I have this here, and I thought, well, there's two things that we could put there. Of course, the iPad is in the way. Put a little lace on here. I'm just going to add some glue. Check the phone or time. We're good. I think a half an hour. I think I can clean up my mess in a half an hour. Oh, and I probably should get out of my pajamas. It's only 3:30. Yes, I'm in my pajamas. And I have like 5 red pajama tops. So I laugh. I'm like going, oh my gosh, I think I wore red yesterday. When I do my videos. I think I wore red yesterday. Okay. So there's this little bit here. Of course, if I kept that, I've got I like it because I like that. Okay, never mind. We're not cutting that up yet. We have this little guy, and you know what about in? Okay, the cover. So this is the inside back cover. And there's a couple of bunnies on there. Oh, I like this one where he's sitting up against the thing. That's not really him. Well, it might be him, but it's not from the store. Look at, that's cute. Well, there, you know what? That's what we'll do. We're going to cut him away from his sisters. Oh, you're so welcome. I love doing the videos, and I'm excited to have figured out how to do the live videos, because sometimes I feel like if they could talk to me, I could answer questions, and yeah. No, I really do enjoy everything about, especially, okay, so things have changed big time in the last in the last month. And one of those changes is my husband he upgraded our we changed services. And so where this was not even a possibility before, to be able to do a live stream, because I could not. And the other thing was, it took so long to upload videos. Literally, I was putting videos on to upload to YouTube before I went to bed. And this is like 20-minute videos. And when I'd get up at 4, yes, 4 in the morning, they were still uploading. So that's why you're seeing more videos. I'm not doing any more stuff, really. It's just that I'm able to videotape it, upload it, get it off my phone, so that I don't have that happening either. Yeah, 4 a.m. Just Monday through Thursday. My husband, I get up and make his lunch. And I always tell myself, oh, you can go back to sleep after he goes to work. And I usually don't. But I could. I could if I want, if I needed to, or if I really wanted to, I could go back to bed. I think he's very cute. I like him. Do you like him? So, let's see. We can do a little paper ribbon. We can make them even longer, because... Hi, Retha! The announcement, I only did it, the announcement was a 15-minute announcement. I wasn't sure it was going to work. I am so excited it is going to work, and so I will be able to do this, and next time I will give you notice. And but for this one, it wasn't planned. It was planned in my head. I've been going, oh, I need to figure out how to do that so that I can do it. Okay. Oh, here. Oh, maybe he's a guest. Yeah, so, hi, Retha. I am making a garden journal with the theme of Peter Rabbit. And I am using several books, and it's actually telling the story. I'm really trying to make sure there's plenty of pages to journal and to plan your gardening. And then I've done all kinds of fun things. One of the really cool things, if you watch the replay, is that for this one, I started this is the first signature, and I started because I wanted this to be the center of the signature. So I started there, and then I've worked my way back and this way. So I'm just adding some little things now to the first signature, and yeah. So I'm sorry that you missed the announcement, but I just I wasn't sure it was going to work, and here we are. So any of you that are new on here, tell us where you're from. Where are you watching from? I would love to know. And how you found my channel. And are you a member of Scrap All About It? Because that's a place that you get to share things with me, which I absolutely love when you share what you are doing with me. So I have my iPhone is right up here, and my iPad is over here, and I'm actually able to see the chat this time. Yay! So you're from Wisconsin. I don't think I knew that. Yes, you are a member, and thank you. Yay, that's Diva. Diva Z. Do I say that right? Okay, I like this because then it's right there. Oh, wait. Do we have any more? We do. We have some green. Grease. Ah, that explains that beautiful name. Well, welcome. You're in my kitchen all the way here in Southern California. I'm about 2 hours from the beach. I am where they built space shuttles, basically. What else do they do? They make movies here. Lots of movies are made here. That's right. I knew that. Xanathy. I love that. Like Anthony with a T. I like that. Yeah. Um, that's funny. My married name is Fisher, and it's Fischer. And when I met my husband, he told me it has a C because you can't fish without a C. I thought that was really funny and cool. So I am using most of the papers and everything is from the Spring Blossom kit that I coffee dyed. And I'm just, it was sitting there on my desk, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm spring blossomed out. Okay, sorry, but I'm spring blossomed out. So I thought, I thought that reminded me of the net. Oh, but I put one here. Oh well. Oh well. Oh, you know what? I did the Monet card too. I put some on the back. That kind of looks cool there. Well, I might need it somewhere else. Okay, so do we have, so what I'm using, I'm calling this the green book. Actually, I don't think he has. Lisa, did you subscribe to his channel? My son makes really awesome videos. But he's a crazy perfectionist. So they will be few and far between. All of my kids have taken the loss of my brother very, very hard, and so we haven't seen he hasn't done a whole lot. So, but thank you for asking. I hope he'll get more out there. Yeah, I don't think that he has, Lisa. I'll check, and if he has, I'll share them. I'll share them if he has done any new ones. He in case you didn't know, I shared it a while back. He had done videos from the fires here in Southern California. I am from Ojai. My family is all in Ojai, where the fires were. So yeah, I will do that. I'll ask him. I think he'll be here this weekend. I think some of them they're all planning on it. Whether they get to come or not, when it comes down to it, we'll see. I'm like, I really want to put something on this, but I think I'm going to have to wait till we get into the next part. Okay, so let's see. I know I'm going to want to add some things to the outside. So what it is this is the first signature. It's, of course, chunky. By the way, I did iron my my coffee dyed paper, and it made quite a difference on the size of the the size of the beginning of the signature. The coffee dyeing did, or the ironing did make a difference. So I had planned to do 3 signatures. Let's see where we are in the book. So this is, I have this book, this large book, and for this one, I'm liking it because it has things going in this direction. So we are here. We do have to do one more part of. Okay, so we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 more of the thing, the pictures. So we can go here. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so it's probably going to be 2 signatures instead of 3. But that's the way it goes, Julie. I would love to do 3 signatures and make them 3 skinnier ones. I didn't plan it good enough this time. Okay, so recap. Tool of last week. Tool of this week. Tools of every week. Scissors and glue. Yes, those are my must-haves. Corner rounder. This is my corner rounder. This one I can do with my palm, so I don't have to use my thumb. You'll see me go back and forth sometimes my thumb, because today my thumb is good. I don't know why, but my thumb is good today. So I used, I have 3 copies of this book. It is The Tale of Peter Rabbit. It is a golden book, but it's illustrated by Cindy Zekers. And so I'm using this throughout. How is the tool of last week called? Okay, this is the tag punch from Hobby Lobby. Paper Studio. The Paper Studio, which is Hobby Lobby, isn't it? We'll have to see. Everybody look and see if you can find this anyplace else as well. I think it was $19.99. And of course, you know, I used a coupon. I very seldom pay full price for anything. And it is awesome. So, you know what? I think this is the coolest. Lindsay Zenor, if you watch her channel, she had done a video showing it, and it is just absolutely amazing. Let me show you. Okay, so I have this little pad here, and of course he keeps eating radishes, so there's a radish seed. I actually put radish seeds in this. And so do we have more green paper? More green paper? We have more green paper. Okay. So with the coupon, I think the coupon, Hobby Lobby's coupon is 40% off. So I got it for 40% off. And occasionally, you know, there are things that I've paid full price for. This is something that I would have paid full price for this. It's that good. So it cuts the top off of 1.5 inches. Oh, I didn't cut that correctly. Free shipping, that's good. We got trolls. Oh well. So we're just gonna go ahead and what I'm gonna do here is okay, forgot to tell you. I cut it at 1.5 inches, put it in, make the tag. I'm gonna go ahead and glue this on here, and then I'm gonna make a flipped up I'm gonna just go ahead and put this down. We'll glue it, and there we go. Yeah, and I'm only going to be on for another couple minutes anyway, so I'm not going to go and mess with. I'll delete their comments after, but yeah, I do. So I'll be discussing that in the Scrap All About It group, and we'll sign us up some moderators. Yeah, I know. I saw that I can do that, but like I said, I'm only gonna be on here for a couple more minutes. So but I am gonna get moderators. That's a really good idea. And here we go. Let's see. See. Yeah, I can't find it. I know it was on here. So, anyway, I can't do it on fix it on my iPad because I'm not actually logged into it. So. Okay. So what I did is I just went ahead, I added the radish, and then I made it a little tag like this, and it will go ahead and fit into that one of the little pockets that we had in here. Like that. And it's also a journaling spot. So it is 3:39. I was planning to leave at 3:40. So that's what I will be doing. I'm going to go ahead and look through and answer your comments and ignore the other ones. I'm really sorry that we have oh, okay, thank you. You put a list. Hi, Lynn. Hi. So what we did, so you can go back and look, is I went ahead and I'm working on a Beatrix Potter Peter Rabbit junk journal, and this is going to be for sale in my Etsy shop when I finish it. It is a garden journal, and so I'm actually telling the story. So I'm telling the story and making sure that I have lots of places for journaling and for actually planting your garden. There are going to be embellishments and all fun things. And So this is the first signature, and we have the other half of the story still to tell. So I it's okay, Lynn. I didn't know that I was going to do this. It's been running through my mind that I needed to figure out how to do it, and I have figured it out. iPhone is there, iPad is here, and I've got the chat list so that I can see it. And so that is awesome. And yes, I will get moderators. So so watch for that post in the Scrap All About It Facebook group. I'll be asking for moderators so that you guys can help me keep them away. My first time on, and I had trolls. And not the kind of trolls that we like. So anyway, so I went ahead and I just went through and I got some more work done, and I got to do it while I was visiting with those of you that had made it in here. So I'm using the Spring Blossom kit for the papers, and then I'm adding in the Beatrix Potter books that I have. And and then I've also been using this paper pad and some of the green paper. So I have this Beatrix Potter book that I'm cutting up. I have this one, I'm calling the green book, and I have this large book that is really cool because I can cut and have pockets long ways, as well as using the wording. So that is really fun. I also have a puzzle, and so I've been able to use some of the puzzle pieces. There's Mr. McGregor in the garden, and I'm going to use this. This is actually when Peter is sitting in the wheelbarrow and looking at him. So I'll use that closer to back in that page, in that area. So I am making the Peter Rabbit book using all of the blue and the green items from, there's that cute bunny stamp. All the blue and the green items that I had in the Spring Blossoms kit. And then I will be making a Flopsy bunny, the Flopsy bunnies, and I'll be making that book using the pinks and the yellows that I had in the kit. So we'll be able to make at least 2 full junk journals using the papers and the, all the items that were in the Spring Blossoms kit. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, thank you. Thank you for being here. Make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you want to have notifications of when I'm going live, make sure you've hit the little bell at the top. That'll tell you when I'm going to be on. Thank you, Diva. Xanthony, it was good to see you. I'm like waving. And yeah, I will be back on again next week. So thank you all for being here. Any questions before I go? I'll give it a couple. I can start cleaning up and answer questions. So yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pick these things up and make it look like I didn't have all my stuff in the kitchen. Thank you, Laurel. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here, Lynn. Aristide, thank you for, did I say that right? Thank you for being here. And yeah, so watch for, there will be other videos. I won't get to this. I got to clean house and get ready for the family to come for Easter. Very good. I'm glad I said it right. It's horrible to say somebody's name wrong. I did that with Karis. I kept calling her Charisse, and she's Karis, and I felt bad. So I've got to make sure that I call people by their name correctly. So, okay, I'm going now. Bye, everybody. Thank you, Retha. Happy Easter. Georgia, if you're still here, thank you. Happy Easter to you too. Thank you. Yeah, I've got stacks and stacks of paper. Oh, I found the grocery list I was looking for earlier for the old bunny mom. Thank you, Lynn. I can't write anything because I didn't create a channel to join the chat. Have a great day. Bye. Thank you for being here. Bye-bye. Hi, Clara. It's okay. You can watch the you can watch. No, it's Sierra. I better pick this up and look at it closer. Sierra, sorry, you were way across the thing and your eye looked like an L. So welcome, and you can watch the rebroadcast of this. I think I made it so that it rebroadcasts. I hope so, because that'll be a bummer. But thank you, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Go ahead and hit the little bell so that you get notifications when I'm going to have a live video, because I will go ahead and schedule them. For the most part, I'll schedule them so that you know when I'm going to be doing them. And give you a sneak peek of what you missed. If you like junk journals and paper crafting, I am making a Peter Rabbit gardener's junk journal. So it has lots of pages so that they'll be able to, whoever purchases it will be able to plan and use it. Oh, very good. She subscribed. Yay. Okay, I gotta go. I gotta clean this up. Have a great day. Bye, everybody. Oh, I can't wait to see your journals. Sierra, join our group, Scrap All About It, and come in and share in my group. So it's Scrap All About It on Facebook, and would love to see what you make. And you can share videos and everything in there. Have a great day. Bye.